The new Ghost Poison Pokemon Pecharunt is finally here and it's changing the game. Its new move, Malignant Chain, has a base power of 100 coupled with a 50% chance to badly poison the target. This means that instead of a regular poison that causes 1/8 of a mon's HP to be lost, it does 1/16 and steadily increases in damage. To make matters worse, Pecharunt's ability Poison Puppeteer confuses any Pokemon that Pecharunt poisons. Its base stats are a little lackluster with base 88 across the board aside from its massive 160 defense stat. It also suffers from having the majority of its move pool consist of only ghost and poison type moves. Luckily, it gets access to Nasty Plot as a great setup option as well as recover for longevity, and thanks to this gen's mechanic, it can Terra to help it break down steel, poison, and ghost types it struggles against. I predict Pecharunt to be a decent utility mon that can break down teams with poisons but may not be the best offensive option. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications for more battling content. And here we are with the battle, so I'm very excited to use Pecharunt. They lead off with Wigglytuff, and we got the big Pert leading off with, which is always a good lead. And looking into their team, as you can see, looks pretty solid. Speaking of teams, make sure to go ahead and check out this team, which is going to pop up right now. But yeah, make sure to check out the team because it's really cool if you guys want to be able to use this team and be able to mess around with Pecharunt or Pecharunt, however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to go with Pecharunt. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. You guys will probably correct me in the comments. I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock here because Stealth Rock looks pretty solid. They're going to go for a Dazzling Gleam, actually. That's fine. We're gonna be able to eat that comfortably, and honestly, Wigglytuff gives us a fantastic opportunity to go right out into young star. We're gonna go right into the star of the show because we can set up on this thing freely. We wall this thing if like straight up on play, but they're gonna go for Terra Blast, which is a stab move because it is normal, but it's not gonna do anything because we're Pert and it's a Wigglytuff. So we're gonna get up out of here, do some decent damage to this thing, which is fantastic, and now go out into the star of the show because homie hard walls this thing 1000%, and we can even just opt to Nasty Plot without a problem. So we got the young boy in. Look at him, look at him, look at him. I'm excited. We're gonna go for a Nasty Plot here because we don't really have to worry about anything. If they go for a T-Wave, I'm not really too concerned. We don't really need the speed on the guy that badly. It would be nice for the Tyranitar, don't get me wrong, but Terra Ground into this team looks fantastic between those three options with Ghost Stab, Poison, and Ground Stab. Looks really great. Despotar, that's got to be the T-Tar. T-Tar will indeed come out. So I think what I would like to do here is Terra Ground, eat the potential, I assume to be knockoff maybe, which is fine. We're gonna lose our spell tag, but it's fine. They could also go for like a Crunch or anything like that. If they go for a DD, that's also fine. We do see the leftovers, so that's good to know. They're not like Weakness Policy or Lumberry or anything like that, so we can freely Terra here and go for a nice little Malignant Chain to poison them and potentially get a confusion. I mean, no, we will get a confusion. We will potentially poison them is what I should say, because we 100% get our confusion. Shout out to the Puppeteer ability. I forget what its full thing is. It's something Puppeteer, but yes, it's blanket on me right now. But we're definitely gonna go ahead, see what Malignant Chain looks like. We got it. Boom, there's the Malignant Chain. Very, very nice. Do we get the poison? We do get the poison, so let's go, baby. And we're gonna go ahead and confuse this bad boy as well. Shout out to the Poison Puppeteer. Oh, the Poison Puppeteer, duh. If they can hit themselves, that'd be very dandy. That'd be very nice. Can you do it for the one-time? Survey says they don't do it. Stomping Tantrum comes out. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna be able to eat that. It's gonna do nothing because we are now indeed the ground type, no longer poison. So fantastic. We're looking pretty solid. I'm gonna go for a Terra Blast here because they really don't have the best ground switches. Actually, now that I think about into their team, their whole team essentially is ground weak aside from Hariyama and young Wiggles. So we're gonna go for a Terra Blast here. Excuse me. If we don't kill, I don't expect it to kill because Pecharunt has base 88 attack, which isn't the greatest. We are +2, which is cool, but they also Tyranitar, if you don't know, gets a Spadef boost because rock types get a Spadef boost in the stand. We're gonna go ahead, fire off a Terra Blast on this thing. It will be super effective, but if they're unaware, it probably won't kill. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Does kill though. I don't know if it was unaware or not because I don't have the calcs on that at all. I don't know how much a regular Terra Blast would do, but Big Runt is doing the thing. We already poisoned the T-Tar, which is fantastic. Their unaware mon is gone. They can go out into Garg and opt to Terra that way, but if they're Terra Ghost, which a lot of them tend to be, that's not going to be too good for them either because we can Hex. Granted, it's not Shadow Ball damage, but +2 Hex will tickle for sure. And we could also, I mean, to be fair, they do have that ability, Purifying Salt, which they take less damage from ghost type moves, which is a little bit unfortunate. Pummel Chin is going to be Big Wiggles. We just go for a Malignant Chain again because it's super effective, and why not? It's the signature move. We're clicking the button. Why would we not? Also, guys, let me know down below in the comments if you guys like the new intro, trying something new. So let me know what you guys think about it, of course, down in the comments below, I suppose, and then also, of course, question of the day. How do you guys, if you guys have used it yet, how do you guys like this new mon? Are you excited about it? Do you like its design? I think design-wise is pretty cool. It's definitely better than what I thought it was initially going to be. They do up the Terra there, but they're just going to lose their Wiggles. So that's pretty cool. So now they don't have any other Terramon to use, and we're kind of just sitting pretty with young Runt. I didn't expect Homie to do that much, but we have a great matchup into this team. So, and we're not getting buffeted by the sand. Shout out to Terra Ground. Lucario is going to come in, and we're just going to be able to Terra Blast this thing without a problem. We don't have to do anything else. Lucario is pretty frail, so we're just going to hit with a +2 Terra Blast Ground and just blow it back, I think. I don't think there's much to even think about. And if they were sashed, they're not anymore because we had luckily got those rocks up. We are going to be able to just go ahead and obliterate this thing, which is fantastic. So Lucario, boom, going down, going downtown. You love to see it. You love to see it. But it's a really cool mon. I don't really expect it to be crazy. I think its ability and Malignant Chain is a very, very annoying duo, and that it does have a lot of utility options in Recover, and also of course getting a bunch of poisons, but also it has setup options in Nasty Plot, which is nice. But its stats are just very lackluster. But with Terra, it can perform really well. I'm not expecting it to be anything crazy. Now this mon is a little bit annoying because ideally we would just wall it. Granted, we would have to worry about a knockoff, but I don't want it to be Guts, and it could be Guts, so I'm just gonna go for a Terra Blast, just in because we probably would status it. Maybe 50% chance. I mean, that's kind of, it's like a coin flip, so they are gonna be able to live this hit here. They're gonna go for a Brine. Oh, okay, weird set, but whatever. Homie, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, Brine is interesting. That is not something I've seen on Hariyama at all, and I would not recommend you run it. That is just what happens when we run into randoms. But if you guys want to check the battle, make sure to go ahead and join the Discord down below. So that way, when I do reach out for battles, we can go ahead and do the dang thing. You have a chance to be featured on the channel. Of course, it's all dependent upon what the star of the show wants to do, because sometimes it's hard to get them on to pop off depending upon the matchup and or like just the battle situation. Yeah, so we're having Run have a great time though, which is a lovely debut for the boy. So T-Tar is gonna come back out here, and it's just gonna be the Run show. All we had to do is get up rocks, flip turn, and then boom, bada bing, we're doing the dang thing. Hashtag bars. But we're gonna Terra Blast yet again because this thing should maybe hopefully drop. They're not AV or anything like that, but I think it should drop. I hope. Nah, it doesn't, because T-Tar do be thick in the sand. They do go for the Giga Impact, big old damage coming through, but we're going to be able to live that no problem and be able to just knock this thing out. And like, it's insane. Like, Pecharunt's base 120 defense is insane. Like, Homie's gonna be living physical hits for days, and I guess it's like because it's like tucked in a shell or whatnot, so that's cool. I'm surprised that it doesn't. Like, I wonder if it would be better almost if it had 120s in both defenses and then its attack got lowered instead, or maybe its speed got lowered instead, or maybe both get lowered instead, so that way it gets 120 and then 88 attack, 88 HP. That, honestly, I wouldn't mind that spread too much. I think it would be a really cool spread to have, because I don't think Pecharunt really needs any speed per se, especially because you're going to be poisoning stuff left and right. You're going to be stacking confusions. You have access to recovery, and you're just thick all around. So that would have been cool to have both its defenses be 120. That would be insane. That would really, really be insane. So they're going to go ahead, hammer arm here. We are going to be able to live that. We didn't even have to, like, we don't have recover, but we didn't even need it this go around. We really didn't even need it, which is crazy. So Pecharunt showing off, doing the dang thing. Really, really fun mon. And this was a very short one. I'm hoping we can get an even better battle here, because we do have time for one more battle. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys, so that way we can just use this mon. It's here. Might as well use it. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the next one. Here we are with the second battle. So we see a very scary team. Iron Bundle is just a very not fun mon to play against because its dual stab is super duper hard to switch into. And we just go for a nice little, oh, we're not gonna be able to KO with Dragon Darts, I think. But I think we just do go for Dragon Darts, in all honesty. I think that's our best play. We'll see if it's Scarf. It is not Scarf, so that's great. We're going to be able to do some big damage to this thing. Not going to be able to take it out, but hopefully they go for Freeze Dry, which we may be able to live. Maybe. We do, which is fantastic. No freeze, so we're going to go for another Darts here. Not going to think about it too much. They do have a Tinkaton in the back, which I'm surprised they didn't go right out into, but if they go into it now, that's fine. We can just U-turn on the following turn, go on into the either Swampert or Incineroar to take the Play Rough or Gigaton Hammer that comes out, which is fantastic. I think I would opt to go into Pert, just so we could be able to get up rocks. Because if this is not Boots and they opt to save it right now, we can get up rocks and then it will die to rocks, or it should be, because Ice types, if you don't know, take 25% from rocks, as well as Fire type Pokemon. And then I'm trying to think of all of them. I know Ice, Flying, Fire, Bug. On the spot, it's really hard for me to think about it, but I know it. Just give me a second. I'm pretty sure it's just Bug, Flying, Fire, Ice, and off the top of my head, I think that's it. I could be tripping. You guys let me know down in the comments below if I forgot anything on the spot, because it happens, you know. But I think I got them for the most part. I think those four. They do have to give us the bundle, which is fantastic. So Dead Bundle, which is just a huge weight off my shoulders. That there's no better feeling when there's a scary mon and you're just able to take it out, and then you're kind of just chilling for the rest of the game. Granted, we still have a bunch of game left, but big bundle is gone and we don't have to worry about it anymore, because I do not have the best switch-ins to that mon at all. So Tinkaton finally comes in. I'm going to go ahead and U-turn here, and we can save Pult as a sack for later, or we can just use it still as an offensive mon. Because it's the fastest thing on the field for both of our teams, I do believe, because the fastest mon was Bundle and Pult outspeeds that, and we still have Pult here with 12 HP hanging on. And if they get hazards up, that's also fine, because we have heavy duty booties, so we're not too worried. We're looking pretty good. Pult's wearing its snazzy little boots with its 2 children in its head, ready to shoot, but we're gonna go ahead, throw off a U-turn. If the opponent can click a button, which they finally do, they're gonna be able to eat this U-turn because it is quad resisted. It was a crit though. So shout out to Pult for doing the dang thing, and we're gonna go right out into Swampert. If they want to go for a play rough, they will take Rocky Helmet Chip, which is fantastic. And we're just gonna try to get up rocks because they do have a Vespiquen in the back. So if that mon is not wearing boots, it will take 50%. They go for a Flash Cannon actually. Okay, so I'm not gonna do too much. And they do get this Videf drop though, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, they have a bunch of mons actually that do not like rocks if they're not rocking boots. So we're gonna go ahead and get up rocks. They have 2 Bug Flying types, which if they're not booties, they're taking 50%, which is fantastic. So that's what happens when you have a mon that is weak to rocks. Like, so if flying types, like I said, take 25, bugs take 25. And speaking of the devil, there's Vespiquen. So when you have both of those typing, that is 50%. That is gonna be, you're gonna be taken upon entry with hazards up, specifically Stealth Rock, not spikes. Because flying types don't take spike damage, obviously. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna knock off here, because if they do have boops, I want to get them off. We're gonna go ahead, boop, do some damage. Do we see Silver Powder? Ooh, they're going for Toxic. Unfortunately, we're poisoned. Ooh, excuse me. But we can honestly. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to go into the Pekkaboy. We're going into the Pekkaboy. We're gonna go ahead, flip out here. We resist bug type moves because we are a poison and ghost type, so we resist it ×4, which is fantastic. Which honestly, so this is my thing, right? So I know Japanese and English are very different language, obviously, because like even in Japanese, like some moves mean different things in comparison to when they translate it to English. But I say that to say this. So I think that ghost types should be, I think bugs should be neutral against ghosts, because bugs break down like dead bodies, like they decompose the body. So like, and then you become a ghost. But actually, maybe not think about it, because ghosts like aren't affected by anything. But no, I think I still think it should be neutral, because they like break down the dead body. Maybe that's a stretch though. It might be a stretch. You guys let me know. It might be a smidge of a stretch, but we're gonna go ahead and go for. Honestly, we can just go for a Nasty Plot. If they want to go into Pecharunt, that's also fine. I mean, if they want to go into Pecharunt, if they want to go into Tinkaton, that's fine, because we can then just Terra Ground and like have no problem and just go from there, because I could just go Malignant Chain and kill this thing, but I'm gonna get Nasty Plot up because we can plot on this mon no problem. Now they're not gonna do a lot of damage to us to begin with, so I think we're just big chilling. The only thing that I don't like is that they're taking their sweet time picking what to do, because we only have 20 minutes of timer left, and I honestly don't think this battle should be 20 minutes, because I mean the first one was nice and sweet and to the point. This one is being a little bit dragged out. They do opt to withdraw, so they will die upon re-entry because they don't have boots and they never had boots to begin with. So they come here with Landorus. This is also a smart option, because why I say this, because we can't really touch this thing too well, because we can only touch it with Hex. If we had Shadow Ball, it'd be better, but we haven't status this thing. We can't hit it with a ground type move. This thing could be Sheer Force. Is it best for me to swap out? Probably. I would probably say so. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Zapdos, because I don't think we could kill this thing. I really don't. And if we I think the smart thing is to switch out. I really do. So I'm gonna do that, because I don't think we can kill it with just a Hex. I could be wrong, and I'm not calcing it, but just going off the feeling, and I don't really want, if we had Recover, I wouldn't have a problem with it, to be honest, but I want to save the health on young Pekka Boy. They go for an Earthquake, that's perfectly fine. So they are physical instead, or they could be mixed, but I mean, if you're running a Lando Eye, you are probably better off going for a, oh, we're gonna be able to hit this thing, land the Hurricane, do big damage. Yeah, if that's a Hurricane from a Zapdos. Granted, Q, the Costa Rican, made this team and slid it to me, so shout out to Q, but I also don't know. I forgot to ask him what the spreads are on the Mons, so this Zapdos, it might be a more defensive variant, but I don't know. But we're gonna go for a Hurricane here. Hopefully we're gonna be able to connect. We both are landing very inaccurate moves in Stone Edge and Hurricane, but Hurricane is a little bit less accurate because we're sitting at 70% and Stone Edge is 80 with, and we do miss. So I spoke too soon. Can they please miss their Stone Edge? Survey said, oh, we got a confusion. I didn't even see that before. I was too busy running my mouth. Apologies. So they land the Stone Edge. So classic JV fashion to miss and have your opponent land. Like, that's just, it's just, if you're new to the channel, or if you're new to the channel, you may not know, but if you've been with me for a while, you know. So I think what I'll do here is we can go into this one, Leaf Storm. It does invite in the Tinkaton, which actually Tinkaton's fine. It would suck if they went for knockoff on our switch into Pecharunt, but that's honestly okay, because I mean, we're pretty defensive and Tinkaton's pretty weak. So I think Terra Blast from this range should be able to KO. I don't really want to miss a Leaf Storm, or have even a chance to miss a Leaf Storm. So we're gonna Terra Blast here. It should just do the job. Luckily we do KO this Mon, and Landorus is gone, which is fantastic for Big Runt, because now nothing really wants to deal with Runt, because Yanmega doesn't really want to deal with it per se, because Yanmega is frail to begin with, and we also resist its bug type moves. Granted, it could have Tinted Lens, or no, yeah, I'm pretty sure it gets Tinted Lens. It's Tinted Lens or Speed Boost. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Tinted Lens. I'm pretty sure. I just have to do a little research real quick. So this Mon comes out, which is, ooh, it's Intimidate. Interesting. Yeah, it is Tinted Lens. Okay, cool. I could go out into Zapdos. Would be a great Mon to go out into. I tell you what, we could also just go out into Swampert here, give this thing Rocky Helmet Chip, and then proceed to knock off potentially, because I don't know what item it has. It's also Intimidate, not Guts or Hustle, which is interesting. So they go for a Pounce. Ooh, okay. If I was physical, I mean, no, that's Pounce. What's the Lunge is the one that ups the, I think lowers the attack, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes I get Pounce and Lunge mixed up, because they're both, I think they're both new bug moves, right? Do I want to Flippity Flip? I could just Flippity Flip. Maybe I think I will Flippity Flip. Ooh, they go for Fly, so we cannot Flippity Flip, but we will Flippity Flip the next turn. I'm pretty sure Lunge and Pounce are new, or I could be mistaken. Lunge was actually in since Gen 7. Okay, is Pounce the new one? Or are they just, I don't know, why do I feel like they just now became more prevalent? Pounce is SV. Okay, so that's the one. Pounce is that one. All right, cool. So we're gonna flip turn here. Excuse me for not knowing the moves, but I don't, sometimes, you know, there's so much Pokemon information. Just forget. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna flip turn out here. Do a smidge. Actually, we're just gonna take it out, which is even better. So Squawkabilly is down and out. We get a clean switch into Pecharunt, and I think now we can just freely do the dang thing. It's just time. It's just time, because they don't have much for the boy, and we can just plot on anything really, and kind of get away with it and snowball in the sense that we just get kills nonstop. So because they have Young Mega, they have Vespiquen, which actually dies to rocks. Young Mega may take 50%, and then they have Tinkaton, which doesn't want to deal with ground type moves, and I think that's all the mons they have left, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Pecharunt should be able to clean up from here. So Young Mega does come out. We have no reason to really Terra right here. They aren't boots, so we take a lovely 50% off this thing, and honestly, I think we're just fine going for a Malignant Chain right here and not thinking about it too much. I'm surprised they didn't go Tinkaton first, to be honest, because at least they resist the poison type attack. Ooh, they go for a detect, so they're scouting. They're scouting. Going for Nasty Plot there would have been nice, but also it's just not needed at this point. Because like we just go ahead, click Malignant Chain, kill this thing, and then they are speed boosting on Mega, and just gonna, yeah, click it. We're gonna chain it up, and then Tinkaton probably will come in. We can two-shot that thing. Oh no 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 no, not like this, not this, not this. If you are an individual that runs Baton Pass plus passing stats and also does this, you're garbage. You're garbage. All right, okay. They're air slashing. They're not going for another double team, which is nice. Don't flinch me. We're gonna miss a Malignant. Oh, just with one double team? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna go for another one. Oh, how the turntables. How the turntables. I was sitting, it's gonna be easy time. Can we please? So we just can't land. Oh, awesome, awesome. It's just one double team. It can't be that bad. The accuracy can't be that bad. There's no shot it's that bad. I'm a little bit upset. A smidge upset. We're gonna go for another Malignant Chain. I'm surprised. No, oh, nice. So we're just missing and we're doing crits. Double base 100. What does that lower my accuracy to? Is that 70%? That really for reals? Oh, for reals? Okay. Well, that's really annoying. We would have been able to just do the dang thing with the boy, but they said, let's just go for double team shenanigans. They're going for detect, which doesn't really matter. Very annoying. I'm very annoyed because I don't know what that lowers. What is like double team even like? I'm confused. I am confusion. I don't know the math on it. If you guys know the math on it, let me know down below, because I can't really think about it right now. Ancient Power. If they get the boost, that's just gonna be crazy. Do they get the boost? No boost. We're still missing moves with one double team. I am flabbergasted. I am absolutely flabbergasted with one double team. I'm really happy they haven't clicked it more than once, but to be fair, they really haven't needed to, because we're just gonna keep missing moves anyways. Never mind, they do it again. Why? Just why? Why? I just wanted an easy time. Nope. We're just missing. Taking every fiber of my being to not just quit, because this is, oh my gosh. No boost. We finally get off a hit. Oh, it's Bright Powder as well. Wow, they're actually garbage. No wonder. They were Bright Powder as well. They're garbage. They're dedicated. We do land this knockoff. Fantastic. Maybe what I should have done. I didn't even know they were running Bright Powder, to be fair. Who am I to know? But oh, that is a very not good strat. So I recommend don't run that. Don't ever. If I catch a viewer, subscriber doing that, you're gone. But I'm just playing. But I mean, don't. I'm not playing. Don't run that move. I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here. They're gonna have to Terra. That's fine. They probably do outspeed. I mean, most definitely do outspeed. But we might be able to live because it is a Tinkaton, and they are Terra Fairy. Okay, so they actually might die to a play rough. We would have just been fine with Pecharunt, but Yanmega said, I got the powder, I got the double team, and just went from there. Tinkaton, you're so weak. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp here, which is fantastic. So we're gonna be able to burn this thing. We're gonna lose our Swampert, but we do indeed still have some Mons in the back. By Mons in the back, I don't even know what we have in them. We have a 12 HP Dragapult. We have Superior. Superior can clutch it up for us. So I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here, or even just go for a parting shot, just cause they have Skitter Smack. They're smacking us with the Skitters, and we're gonna go ahead, go on to Superior, and we should be okay from there, I feel. So we can even Terra Fire, to be honest, so that way we resist the potential Gigaton Hammer and also resist the Play Rough. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Vespiquen will be gone once it comes back in, and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. So unfortunately, Pecharunt wasn't able to do anything because of some cheeky strats, but just know if they were a regular Yanmega set, Pecharunt would have sealed the game, no doubt about it, no questions asked, because we really only had to take down 2 Mons because Vespiquen will die 2 rocks. We're gonna Terra Blast here. We should be able to take this thing out, I hope. Maybe. Actually, no, we're not. It's not a steel type anymore. It's not a steel type anymore. They're gonna Skitter Smack here. It doesn't matter, we're contrary, so we're gonna be fine. The attack's gonna raise. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, because I just didn't want to click a Leaf Storm, which was indeed our strongest move. But now we can go for another Terra Blast, because it doesn't matter what we click at this point. Apologies, I wasn't using my brain. I thought it was still a steel type for a second. I don't know if you guys ever have those moments. The battle's gonna cancel. Thank you for doing me that favor, because Superior is gonna win anyways. And now we don't have to worry about any of their cheeky shenanigans. But we did show the power of Pecharunt. So shout out to Pecharunt. And yeah, I hope you guys have fun with the team. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post. Without further ado, I am your boy Jay. I'm gonna get about you here, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.